when I first started seeing chess pieces, I was like, maybe I am like Beth Harmon. Every object that I looked at became like a chess piece. I see chess pieces on the ceiling, I see chess pieces outside, I see chess pieces on the TV, and I see chess pieces in my sleep. It doesn't stop. J-Dub! I read this book and it basically told me that I'm not the genius that I think I am. You're kidding, right? Motherfucker. I do in fact see chess pieces, not just on the ceiling, might I add, in your face, Beth Harmon, but I see them everywhere. I thought I was special, but I accidentally cracked the code today and found out why this happens. So, yeah, I'm gonna share it with you. Alright. I'm no chess-spert. That's a chess expert for you. I'm obsessed with chess. I know what everybody's thinking. It's the Queen's Gambit, right? Well, not necessarily. Here's my chess story. I always thought I was pretty stupid. I still think I'm pretty stupid. So I thought I couldn't ever play chess. But boy, oh boy, was I fucking wrong. I'm a chess master. Not even close. My rating is currently 1200, but it's slowly going down, and that's not saying much because chess.com kind of starts you off at 1200, I think. My rating went up and then I lost to some guy from India and now my rating goes down. I've always had the chess app on my phone, like the boring one. I didn't know chess.com even existed until 3 weeks ago. I was playing the boring ass chess app game on my phone and he saw me playing chess and he's like, "Oh my gosh, you play chess." I was like, "Not really. I typically always lose on the easiest setting. I just was not good at chess. I had no faith that I was good at chess. I thought I was bad at chess. But I like chess. I was like, it's okay. I can play a game or two and then I'm done. I'm done." Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. My older brother said, "Jordan, download the chess.com app." The first ever game I played on the chess.com app was against a real person. So they start your rating off at 1200. That means nothing to me. There's no, but whatever. I need to put deodorant on. I just get really passionate about chess, so. Anyway, so the first time I'm ever playing on this app, and I'm a bad chess player. I play against a real fucking person. This guy from Germany. I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? And it's a 10-minute game, so it's fast chess. It's speed chess, if you will. Not quite like in the Queen's Gambit, but for me, it is. It was speed chess. I was like, oh my god, what do I do? And then I'm like, Sheldon, like, I need to get out of this game. And he said, if you resign, then your rating will go down. And I was like, I was just blessed with a 1200 rating. I don't want to lose. And that is what started this whole obsession. Hashtag Beth Harmon wins. And I became Beth Harmon. I have a very competitive side to me, and I am learning to lose, but I really don't like losing. So I was like, I have to play this. Guess what? The fact that I didn't lose my first game that I ever played against a real person, and my rating actually went up. And I didn't even care about that shit 2 minutes before this game had started. Anyway, I was really happy that I beat this guy. I was like, maybe I'm not that bad at chess. I was actually better at somebody, a real person, at chess. This changed the game for me because I went 7 years of my life thinking, you're not good at math, that means you're not good at chess. You're not good at science, that means you're not good at chess. I am an artiste. That doesn't mean I'm not good at chess. After that game, it just got worse. Sheldon told me, you can play the computers and they have different levels and you just kind of work your way up. I haven't played Beth Harmon yet because I'm waiting to crush Beth, 8-year-old Beth at least. Because if I lose to 8-year-old Beth, my ego will go down. I slowly made my way up. Right now I've been stuck on Nelson. I've been stuck on Nelson for 2 weeks. I started playing chess nonstop. After that one win I had against a real person, I was like, I gotta train. I spent the entire day playing chess. Like every morning and night, I watched chess. There is something wrong with me now. That first day of becoming obsessed with chess, I was watching TV later that night. I started seeing chess pieces on the TV. I started imagining that the people on TV were chess pieces. If this person moves here, then he can take. If this girl moves here, then she protects him. I was doing it unconsciously, and then I noticed it, like I caught on. I was like, holy shit. I'm like playing chess with these people on the TV. And then I said it out loud. At first it was kind of funny, and then my mom was like, oh my gosh, are you Beth Harmon? And I was like, yes, I am Beth Harmon. And I actually thought, I was like, motherfucker, maybe I found it. Like, maybe I found that thing that I'm really good at. And I never thought it would be chess because I thought I was an idiot. I had full belief that I was Beth Harmon. And then I went to sleep that night. I start seeing chess pieces everywhere. The way it worked in my head was every object that I looked at became like a chess piece. But I was doing it with shit like this. Everywhere I looked, I was doing it unconsciously, and I had to, like, I would catch myself doing it. And then I went to sleep at night, and I started dreaming about chess. I started watching a lot of videos about chess too. So it was like playing chess, watching videos of chess, and then dreaming about chess, and then seeing chess in the real world, like chess pieces, imagining things as chess pieces. Yes, I thought I was a genius for doing this. I would go to sleep at night and literally picture openings. I thought nobody else had gone through this, and I had just started playing chess, so that's why I immediately was like, I'm Beth Harmon. This sounds fucking crazy. If you haven't experienced it, 100%, you think I'm crazy or you think I'm a genius, which is great both ways. And I thought I was a genius too. But today, I actually found out that I was wrong. I'm reading this book. Okay, this is a book about, can you see it? This is a book about happiness. It doesn't just talk about happiness, it explains a lot of experiments and stuff. Anyway, I'm reading this book this morning, page 87. It's the Tetris effect. Now, I'm not a fucking scientist, not at all. So I don't know if this is actually right. I'm just putting two pieces together. These two pieces were gifted to me, and now I think it makes sense. And now I see how this happens to everybody. It's not that I'm a genius at chess, although I want to believe that. It's that this shit happens all the time with anything, and it's kind of scary how it happens. I'm gonna read it to you so you guys get the full experience, okay? Video game called Grand Theft Auto, which I had stayed up until 4 a.m. playing the night before. It's like me playing chess. For 5 straight hours, my brain had grown accustomed to the following pattern. Find a car to steal, engage in a high-speed chase, reap the reward. Of course, this was just a stupid video game and should have had absolutely no bearing on my behavior in the real world. That's what I thought too. But after so many hours of repeated play, when I woke up the next morning, my brain was still stuck in that way of thinking, which is why I walked out onto Massachusetts Avenue and scanned my environment for a vulnerable car. To my brain's momentary delight, the best car to steal, a police car. Yes, before the rational part of my brain had time to get a word in edgewise, I found myself acting on the pattern I had been practicing the evening before. Adrenaline shot through my body as I reached for the shiny handle of the Cambridge police car. The fact that there was a police officer sitting in the front seat, well, that was no problem. I would just have to press X on the controller and it would automatically pull the officer out of the car. It took seeing my reflection in the window to finally jolt me out of the Grand Theft Auto world and back into my senses. While obviously I had no real desire to commit grand larceny that morning, for that one moment, I could only follow the pattern I had been practicing to see. And as I soon learned, this is not entirely uncommon. It has to do with the way our brains are programmed to work in the real world. And now we're going to read the actual Tetris, why it's called the Tetris effect. In a study at Harvard Medical School's Department of Psychiatry, researchers paid 27 people to play Tetris for multiple hours a day, 3 days in a row. For days after the study, some participants literally could not stop dreaming about shapes falling from the sky. Others couldn't stop seeing shapes everywhere, even in their waking hours. Quite simply, they couldn't stop seeing their world as being made up of sequences of Tetris blocks. That is what I experienced with chess. One Tetris addict wrote about his experience. I noticed how perfectly one set of cereal boxes would fit in with the gap on the row below it. I look up at the Philadelphia skyline and wonder if I flipped the Victory building on its side, would it fit into the gap between the Liberties 1 and 2? Gamers soon took to calling this bizarre condition the Tetris effect. What was going on here? Are Tetris addicts temporarily insane? Or chess addicts? Not at all. The Tetris effect stems from a very normal physical process that repeated playing triggers in their brains. They become stuck in something called a cognitive afterimage. Here's an example. You know those blue or green dots that cloud your vision for a few seconds after somebody takes a flash photo of you? This happens because the flash has momentarily burned an image onto your visual field so that as you look around at the world, you see the same light pattern that after image everywhere. When these kids played Tetris for an extended period, they similarly became stuck with something clouding their vision. In this case, a cognitive pattern that caused them to involuntarily see Tetris shapes wherever they looked. This isn't just a vision problem. Playing hour after hour of Tetris actually changes the wiring of the brain. Studies found the consistent play was creating new neural pathways, new connections that warped the way they viewed real-life situations. That's the way it is with our brains. They very easily get stuck in patterns of viewing the world, some more beneficial than others. I know this is a book about happiness, but it gave me the answer. Actually, I wasn't really looking for an answer because I did think I was a genius, but this changed everything. I now know the reason as to why I was dreaming up chess pieces and visualizing chess pieces and seeing the world in chess pieces and as a chess game. So if you think you're Beth Harmon, you're probably not. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop playing chess. I'm not gonna stop watching chess videos. The Christmas break gave me time to do all that, to spend hours on the couch playing chess, but school is starting up for me in a couple days. I will not have time or even the mental energy to play chess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the negative side effects of playing chess or getting obsessed with chess, but I sort of feel good about it. That's what I wanted to share, okay? I just thought it was a very interesting thing that I learned. I learned that I'm not a genius today. Grand Theft Auto thing kind of freaks me out a little bit. That is just confirmed that I will never have kids in the future, so that won't be a problem for me. And hopefully nobody will try and steal my car while I'm in it. That's it. Okay, I hope you guys learned something. Peace out, homies. I'll catch you guys next time. There may be more chess videos in the future. We'll see how I do.